Today for our Elden Ring's Japanese sales. So is Elden Ring selling well in Japan? Well, this is only physical sales of Elden Ring Japan. And most of the time I already have seen or make fun of the PlayStation 5. But today we'll talk about Elden Ring, of course. So Elden Ring seems to be selling pretty okay in Japan. There was another article where they said that Elden Ring sold 10 million copies on Steam alone. So there are probably people who are buying digital versions of Elden Ring as well. The next best-selling game besides Elden Ring is Legends Arceus, which sold a massive 2 million copies. Ulterior Sophie, which sold 22,000, 18,000 for the Switch version, Horizon Forbidden West, which is selling better on the PS4, and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and a bunch of other Nintendo games on here. So the PS5 is not really selling, so it's still not necessarily selling too well. Again, it's no surprise. It still sold 1.4 million copies, which is pretty meh. But it sort of got a hardware boost from Elden Ring, one of the biggest games of the year. Which again, we already have two of the biggest games of the year already released this year, which already proves that this year might be one of the best years in gaming history. Same thing might be with film and entertainment as well, if this year keeps going on the track it is. And no amount of bad Rotten Tomatoes scores will probably fix that, because nobody gives a shit what Rotten Tomatoes establishment says anyways. But the PS5, which has a 1.4 million console sold, Xbox is even selling better than the Xbox One in Japan, which is a pretty big achievement in it as itself. So, Elden Ring is selling pretty well in Japan, selling around 300,000 copies, which for AAA games in Japan, it's actually doing pretty well. Excluding, of course, digital sales as well, which they do exist. So that's basically about Elden Ring's Japan sales. So that's basically it. Goodbye.